Bonjour, welcome to Lagniappe with Mon Voyage. This week we are going to be talking about private barge charters. Why would you want to have a private barge charter? Well, first of all, who wouldn't? I mean, it's fabulous. You're going to have an indulgent, low-key, luxurious, but not too fancy, you don't have to dress up or anything, trip in a beautiful country with gorgeous scenery all around you with a few of your friends and family. What could be better? You'll have your own chef who will cook whatever you like. You will have everything you want to drink, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. You will have bicycles to enjoy the neighborhoods with. The neighborhoods meaning the small villages that you're going to be visiting on the trip. Each night you'll be docked in one of these villages. You have a deck on top. You can sit out and enjoy the company of your fellow travelers. There will only be 6 to 12 of you that you choose yourself typically, so you can just relax and watch the world go by. The cabins are small to medium sized. Some of the barges have redone the cabins so that maybe there used to be 8 cabins and now there are 4 cabins. So there are 4 very good sized cabins as opposed to 8 teeny tiny cabins. In any event, there's a barge for everybody. There's 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars. So there's one for everybody's budget. Where should you barge? Well, the big daddy of barging is France. You can cruise in almost all areas of France on a barge. But I think my favorite area is Champagne. Obviously, part of your itinerary will include visiting some small local producers, maybe one of the big producers as well, but you'll have private visits to these small producers and sit in their little courtyards, try their product with your friends and family. You will also be able to visit some really interesting World War I sites in this area of France, including the Belleau Wood battlefield, which was a critical battle in World War I in June of 1918. And the best part, maybe the best part of this cruise, is if you start your cruise at the other end in Reims and you end your cruise in Paris. Let me tell you, there is nothing like entering Paris sailing up the Seine on your barge. Flying into Charles de Gaulle is just not going to cut it for me anymore, even though that's what I'm going to have to do the next time I go. But sailing in, seeing Notre Dame, the Eiffel Tower from your perch on the barge, there is just nothing like it. You can also cruise in Burgundy, where of course the wine focus will be on Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. You can cruise in the Loire Valley and see chateaus. You can cruise the south of France. There's lots of opportunities in France. You can also cruise in Holland. It's especially beautiful during tulip season, of course, in the spring. You can cruise in England, Scotland, Wales, a few other places as well, but those would be the main ones I would highlight. When can you barge? Well, every time except the winter. Depending on which season you go, you might choose different destinations based on what are the attractions at that time of year. For example, cruising in Holland during tulip season is extra gorgeous, but of course cruising in Holland is delightful on those canals with the windmills and everything at any time of year, and it's a little less expensive if you go when the tulips are not in bloom. Booking a barge is something you should plan for in advance because there are not, a ton of barges. You need to book at least 12 months in advance, up to 24 months in advance. You can do a private charter, as I've described, with the staff crew looking after you. If you're a boat person, you can also do a bareboat charter where you would pilot and take care of everything yourself. That's not for everyone, but it is available, and it's usually available on the smaller barges that would fit maybe 4 to 6 people as opposed to 6 to 12 people. So if you'd like to learn more about private barging in Europe, please visit my website, monvoyagetravel.com. There is a contact form there. Just shoot me an email with that contact form, and we can talk about chartering a barge for you. À la prochaine. Until the next time.